Welcome back to another episode of Mom's This or That. We're going to compare brands of sausage and bacon. The Great Value brand versus a name brand. So this is what I have. Here is some John Morrell bacon, and it is 34 cents an ounce. The GV bacon clocked in at 25 cents an ounce. The GV sausage was 15 cents an ounce. And my favorite, the Jimmy Dean, was 29 cents an ounce. So, let's talk about how to compare these things. First of all, the John Morrell is a 12-ounce package, whereas the Great Value was 24 ounces. But I did account for that when I figured the price per ounce. So how do you compare bacon? Well, I do like that with the GV, it's all in clear, so you can see, and it has the windows on the back. You can judge, because we all know there's a lot of difference between each package within the brand. Some of them are just going to have more fat than others. So with the clear packaging, you can see. Now, the John Morrell, you have a window in the front, and you have the little flappy things in the back, so you can kind of see, but it would be much more helpful to look at the whole package. So that's just my 2 cents. Alright, what I'm going to do with the bacon, I'm going to cook some in the oven. I always bake my bacon, so it's really just going to boil down to, you know, is the taste worth the price, I think. Because you can look at the package, and if you look long enough, you can find one in any brand that's a little more lean than the other. So it's just going to be taste, I think. Now with the sausage, I'm a little bit pickier on my sausage. You can't see in the package, so the way I usually cook my sausage is I crumble it up and I fry it on the stove, because I like to just sprinkle it into my scrambled eggs and kind of make, you know, an omelet with it. But what I'm going to do is take equal amounts and put it into patties, a patty, and then I'm just going to stir and fry the rest of it, and we'll weigh the end result. I think that's going to be the biggest thing to see about these two. So, I'm fixing to open the packages and get busy at the stove, and then we'll check back and see what the results are. So, some thoughts on the bacon even before cooking. The Jim Morrell did kind of stretch out a lot when I was trying to put it on the pan. The GV seems to have like chunks of lean with chunks of fat, whereas the Jim Morrell has got strips of lean. And that could just be specific to that particular package, you know, that's kind of out there. But I really prefer the strips of lean versus the chunks of lean. So I guess that's just personal preference. But there you go. I just report, you decide. Okay, so I have 1 scoop of the GV and 1 scoop of the Jimmy Dean. I'm going to weigh them to be sure that they're equal in weight. And then we'll fry these two up in a pan. And then I shall crumble each one separately and fry the crumbles like I like it. Okay, let's wrap up the findings. On the bacon, let me turn this around. There you can see the difference in the slices. This slice was the Great Value. This was the John Morrell. Didn't have much shrinkage on this one, but like I said, you can look at the packages, and even, you know, within the brand, just depends on which package has more lean. So let's just taste. Usually bacon is bacon. GV is fine. The John Morrell seems a little crispier, but like I said, it's a lot saltier. John Morrell is a lot saltier than the GV. I didn't see a difference. There wasn't a difference in sodium on the packages, because I checked that. So I don't know. Like I said, I report, you decide. Now let's look at the sausages. Okay. This is what the two patties did after cooking. GV over here and Jimmy Dean here. After I cooked it, the Great Value weighed 1.05 ounces and the Jimmy Dean weighed 1.2. They both weighed 1.5 before cooking. So it looks like the Great Value did shrink up more. Then I just cooked it like ground meat. Because like I said, I like to just sprinkle this in my scrambled eggs when I make my breakfast sandwiches. So the results there are the Jimmy Dean, this one right here, weighed 11.45 when it got through cooking. So that brought it to 40 cents per ounce cooked. Then the Great Value weighed in at 11.2 ounces. So it did lose more weight. I drained it really good though, both of them. I drained both of them really good. So the Great Value comes in at 21 cents per ounce. So let's just have a taste for texture and make sure there's nothing off there. Here's the Jimmy Dean, which I usually eat anyway, so that's no surprise. Okay, let's try the Great Value. Tastes almost identical. I can't tell the difference, actually, which I'm not a connoisseur, chef, whatever. I'm not a professional. So, I've been a Jimmy Dean girl for a long time, but I'm probably going to switch over to Great Value, maybe, because that's half the price. Half the price. And if you drain it good, the extra, obviously they put more fat in theirs, but even after the fat's drained out, this is still half the price. So, y'all let me know what you think about the Great Pork debate. And if there's some other brands that you want me to review and do a battle of, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're wondering about. I'll see y'all back at Mom's next time. Bye.